Hello, everybody. I'm going to do a video today about front end alignment on RC cars. Uh, a lot of us have handling issues, and some of it's related to that. Now, there's other things. There's chassis flex, um, traction issues with the tires, but the importance of the front end alignment is reasonably critical. So we'll go over why that is, and it's going to be a two-part video. So how to fix it is going to be more in the other video than this one. I'm up in Wyoming. As you can see, I'm in my other office. I lost some video footage, so I didn't get to make this when I was at home in Colorado. And I'd actually found the footage on another device. So I'm going to try to edit this tonight, and I'm in Orange Junction, Wyoming. So who knows if I'll have enough data service to upload this. If you see this, it worked. Anyway, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss the second part of this. If you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. I'll answer them as quick as I can. So everybody have a great day. I hope this entertains you at least a little bit, and we'll catch you down the road.
Hello everybody. I hope everybody's doing okay today. Thought I'd try to do something a little different today. As you can see, I'm a little tired. Let me wake myself up so we can get started. Hey! What? We got stuff to do. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to talk about today is a 959B, people that are having problems with steering. The front end isn't lined up properly on this car. You need to listen to him. He used to do front end work on real cars. Well, that was a long time ago, but I remember how everything works. Anyway, what's going on? This tire is pointed at me a little bit, and this tire is pointed at me a little bit. So whichever tire has the most traction is the way the car is going to go. So it's a little difficult to trim the thing out unless you're under an even amount of throttle, no acceleration or deceleration. If you get on the throttle, the left side wants to come up, it's going to steer with the right tire, which is pointed this way. If you decelerate, it's going to put more traction on the other tire, and it's going to go the other direction. Sounds right to me. It's almost impossible to keep it under even throttle, and that's the only time it's going to go straight. You can trim it under those conditions. So as soon as I can get myself back together, we're going to go outside, and I'll give you a better illustration as to what I'm talking about.
You really need to subscribe.
Okay, to make this a little easier to see, I put a couple of yardsticks on the front tires with rubber bands so they're parallel to the rims in both cases. And as you can see, it gets much wider as you get away from the little car. So that tire is pointed over there, and this tire is pointed over there, nowhere close to each other. So as you get on the throttle and the torque wants to lift this one, it's going to go to the right of that post, and on this one it's going to go towards my neighbor's front door, quite a ways apart. That's at the end of my driveway. Oh gosh, I don't know, that's 8 or 10 feet difference in the direction it wants to go. This will make this part easier to see because that'll keep that one tire anchored down, but there's enough slack in there because the other tire's not moving. So what happens is as you go down the road, the rolling resistance of the tires drives this one even further off than what it originally was. So it's controlled by this tie rod end, and since they're on the back, they need to actually be longer. If they were longer, it would steer this tire in and bring this tire in. So I've got some metal tie rods to put on here. And I'm not even going to run the body on here because it doesn't fit well with the GPS, but as you can see, the GPS is zeroed out. Well, we got 60 kilometers per hour. So this is everything stock, and that's on the on a 2-cell LiPo that came with the car. Let me do one more speed run, just for fun, since we did see a change that time. Pretty sure that maxed out there. I can't tell. It's so far away, I can't tell which way it's pointing. There we go. Okay, we're still maxed out at 60. So I'm pretty sure that's where we're going to call it.
The front tires are pointed out a little bit, so I'm going to pull these drag links off real quick. Maybe not real quick. So, see if I can get this. I think it'll make a big difference in the way the car handles. I guess we'll find out. I got some new ones in. They're made out of metal and they're real turnbuckles. The difference I'm seeing with these, and I'll see if I can get this on camera. Maybe zoom in a little bit. The knuckle on this one is an Allen screw, but the knuckle itself is the screw that goes into the arms on the car. And the new ones actually have a screw that goes through. The thing that I'm seeing that I don't like on these, they turn very easy, so they're going to need some kind of a thread lock on them. Whether that's could be clear fingernail polish or maybe just a tad of hot glue on the last part of the threads, but I know they're not going to stay. But it's a real turnbuckle where some of the cars actually have a threaded rod and you have to take it loose from the car, but this one, as you turn the middle piece, it'll get shorter or longer, which is what we're after. So that part of it's good. It just turns way too easy. And these I would rather had a hex or an Allen key, but they don't. So makes it a little bit more of a hassle to get them started in here. But we'll see what we can do. Oh, that started pretty easy. See if the other end will cooperate. Try to keep my head out of the way. And you can snug these down. It's into plastic, so don't go gorilla on it or anything. With the plastic stuff that's already threaded, I find it helps if you turn it backwards, and you can actually feel a little bit of a click when the threads line up. That way you're putting a new screw through the old threads instead of putting a new set of threads in it. And you can put a drop of some sort of a thread lock on here also if you wanted to. Put a drop of clear fingernail polish, works pretty good. Um, Loctite works okay. Now, as you change this, it changes the length. See, and I can actually make the tires point in, which is not what I want to do, but just to show you, figure out which way that one needs to turn. There you go. Makes it very noticeable. And what you're actually trying to do is get these turned to where they're pretty much parallel with each other. And if they're going to be off a little bit, I think you'd be better to be off to the inside a little bit than the outside, towed in. But as you can see, these turn extremely easy. So that's why I say once you get it set where you want it, just put a drop of clear fingernail polish. Red fingernail polish doesn't make any difference what color it is. Just something that'll go into the threads and kind of lock it in place. I think I'll probably use hot glue. And these rods can be changed also, which will change this angle on the tires. And see, they're out a little bit at the bottom. Of course, the suspension travel plays a part in that also. But they're a little further out at the bottom. So put a couple more of those on here, and then I can adjust that out also. But I think that's going to be better. And I got the new tires in also. I want to try to do a speed run with the factory tires, and then I want to do a speed run with the new tires. This is what these look like. And they come with hexes and everything. By the way, these don't fit this car. And I had a set of hexes up here somewhere. Anything to have. Now, what I'm going to do right this second, I'm just going to take one of these off because I want to do a speed test with the original tires. I'm not going to put the second hex. I just wanted you to see the difference. So just a little bit of difference, but it should make just a wee bit of difference on the top speed. And it should keep the chassis from bottoming out. So we'll see on that also. Anyway, I'm going to put the factory wheels back on it so we can do a speed test. Well, that's finished. So I'm going to put some thread lock on it. And once that sets up, we'll take it out and do a speed test. Well, I was getting ready to wrap this up, but this stuff just showed up. So I'm not going to review this right now. Turn that light off, get the glare off of it. I got a charger, AC, DC. I got the, which one did I get? I got the T240 Duo, and I picked up a Q6 for using while I'm out on the road, and I got a couple of adapters here so I can charge multiple batteries at once. So I'll review that in another video. Not even going to open it today. Okay, I appreciate everybody watching. If you want to see a review on the charger, don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to try to get to that next week. Still working in 1 week intervals. I'll be gone for the entire week. Anyway, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, ask me a question. And I want to thank everybody for listening and appreciate it. Have a great day. We'll catch you next time.